right, what's up? This is your boy MONSTALUNG for We Got Beats and You Have Bars. It's a community event we do. And I got my man Lamar.
What's going on, man?
What's up? Me and Lamar go way back. And he's one of the people who'll be doing a showcase performance. Lamar, tell us a little bit about yourself real quick.
Yeah, so basically, you know, my name is Lamar Riddick. I've been in Morgantown for almost 4 years now, and really been providing an opportunity from, you know, Eric and just many of the local people here to support hip hop. And on the 27th, I'll be laying down a 20 to 30 minute set, and we're just gonna rock out, man, just to revive the culture, you know what I'm saying, and make a difference. So, yeah.
That's right. If you didn't hear, that's March 27th on 123 Pleasant Street right here in Morgantown, West Virginia. Now, Lamar, you know, everybody knows with people who follow you, and if those some don't know, you do consider yourself a Christian hip-hop artist, right?
Yeah.
That's something I've always wanted to ask you, man. It's like, where does MC play in your part of artistry? I mean, is being an MC by, you know, I guess us old heads they would consider, but you know, hip-hop culture terms, is being an MC an important part of your music? And the MC, and like, what, define that to me if it is.
Yeah, I think it does, just because, you know, when I started listening to music, you know, I was young, I was like 10 years old, so I had some influence from, like, you know, Tupac and, you know, a little bit of Biggie, and, you know, personally for me, 50 Cent, that was one of my favorite rappers when I was younger.
For real, 50?
Yeah, it's funny. I don't know, because he was just so creative. He was always himself, and he was very transparent. You know, it may not be his, you know, lyrical content at the time. That's not my favorite rapper anymore, but those things are very important to me. And I think the reason why is because when hip-hop started, you know, that MCing came from, you know, capturing the crowd and also being able to control the crowd, you know what I'm saying, to control the audience. And how do you do that? You do that with a message, you do that with charisma, you do that with your lyrics and your words, you know, and your showmanship. So I think a lot goes into, you know, the word MC itself. You know, you need to be a well-rounded artist to even have that, you know, acquainted to what you do.
Right.
But yeah, for me, I think that's very important because I think that's the base. You know, look at the best, you know, rappers nowadays, you know, J. Cole, Kendrick, and Anderson .Paak.
Right.
You know, those are MCs, you know what I'm saying? And I think that's what hip-hop has always been founded on.
Right, yeah. You know, because I know your message is so important.
Yeah.
Your overall message is so important. But me, from the outside looking in, you an MC.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Almost like, you know, that's what, you know, really like captured me with your music was, because I love dope MCs. You know? Out of your catalog of music, what song do you have, you think, if you had to play someone one song of yours to kind of like describe or define you overall, what song would that be and why?
One will be hard, just because as a person your season changes. So I would say it has to be two. To give, someone told me, Christy Zachary, you know, Christy, I hope you listen.
What's up, Christy? Christy will also be one of our judges at the Beat Battle, March 27th.
But she told me, I don't know if she remembers this, but a long time ago, she was like, every artist has two sides to them. You know, you look at Tupac, he had the very intellect and very philosophical side to him. Then the other side was rough and rowdy. I'm gonna be me, I'm gonna do me, and I'm very charismatic or spontaneous in this moment. I mean, even Biggie, he had that soft side to him, that smooth, warm voice. But then on side B, you know what I'm saying, he had that grime side to him. You know, and I think for me, it's more of a transparent, a real, let me sit you down, let me talk to you. And then another like, hey, let's get hype, let's just celebrate in this moment. So both are positive, but two dynamics. It's like, let me be your big brother on this track, but on this track, let me be your friend and let's just turn up together. Right. You know, so, but they're all circulated around Jesus, circulated around empowering you to do better and to know God at the same time. So, to go to your question, I would say Rain and Hands Together, just because Rain is talking about being joyous in time of pain, but it's entertaining, it's energetic, and it empowers you, it amps you to do something, which is one side of me that many people know. And then the other side, Hands Together, is talking about having faith in hard times, but talking about real things that I go through. You know, it's talking about, you know, some of the prejudice that I face, some of the prejudice that other people face, face, and some things that I went through when I was younger. You know, we didn't have this, but through those strong struggles, you know, and trying moments, you know, that's what we resorted to was our faith in God and allowing Him to lead us. So rain and hands together would be my two. Yeah.
Definitely rain. Yeah, that's the joint.
Yeah.
And some of us got more sides than just two sides. I'm a Gemini, so I got a few. And you've been in the Morgantown hip hop community for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
What would you like to see the Morgantown hip hop community develop into to become a better unified hip hop community?
Yeah. I think support, just from the community itself. Because I feel like a lot of artists here, we all support each other. You know what I'm saying? We're very in communication. Like, you know, we know each other's names. You know, we have a group on Instagram or Facebook, and we're always engaged. You know, the artists are not the issue. It's always trying to get the community around the artists to really help engulf this area in flame. And I think also another thing is educating our artists. You know, one of my biggest things is business also. It's just important as the art if you want to be taken seriously.
In fact, you do a free hip hop class here in the community.
Not anymore because my schedules got busy, but I am available to those who want to learn, and I'm willing to teach. Just as recently, I got a lot of things booked up. So,
but the fact that you did it, Lamar.
Yeah, I did it for a month.
Yeah, that's dope. Who's doing that? Who's doing a free hip hop business class?
Yeah.
Just come out and I'm gonna share my knowledge. That's dope.
Yeah. So I think just sharing the knowledge of the industry so that way people can feel confident in their craft and know how to monetize what they're doing and not get strung out in just the process of writing and performing and paying to perform or whatever it is. You actually have a vehicle now. So if everybody has a vehicle, we can go a longer distance. You know, if we got a carpool, then it's kind of hard to get people in that same car to be on the same goal. But if everybody got their own vehicle, at least equip each other with the wheels and the doors and the engine. And from that point, you painted your color, I painted my color. Don't touch my rims, ain't gonna touch your rims, but I will give you some gas money. Right. You know what I'm saying? So,
right.
And I think that's what we need is just that support from the community and education within the artistry of what we have here. Right. And I think that'll be beautiful because we have educated, talented artists with a fan base.
Hey, thank you, brother. I appreciate your time and
no problem.
I always appreciate your energy and art.
Make sure you come out to 123 Pleasant Street, March 27th, 8 p.m. I'm going to be there. A lot of my friends are going to be there. Mr. Jordan right here is going to be there. And we love you. Let's revive the culture together. Follow me, Instagram, at Lamar Riddick Music. That's LamarRiddick Music. Love y'all.
That's what's up.